Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name's SMK. You can call me Steven, and welcome to Let's Find Ditto and Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So you see in your BuzzNav tab, when you have that red little icon appear, it's kind of important, but before we can actually do anything with it, make sure you turn on your internet while playing on Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So make sure you have your internet settings good to go on your 3DS system. So now that we have turned on our Wi-Fi, let's actually click on the BuzzNav tab. And then once the tab's open, you'll see that little red icon yet again. Well, you need to click it, because by doing this, you're going to get the BuzzNav news for Hoenn. The main important thing from doing this is by encountering people via Street Pass, you're going to get new Mirage spots when you're using the Eon Flute and flying around Hoenn. The important thing here is if you randomly get this island, you're going to have possibly a Ditto location. So the one I found was right west of Pacific Lodge Town. I believe the island is in the same exact spot. I could be wrong, but from what I've seen, it's around the same area. So I have the Mirage Cave, so let's, fly on down and actually go and, find myself a Ditto, because, I want to get one. But I have seen other people get, not the cave version, but more or less the Mirage Island. So if you guys get a Mirage Island with the Ditto on it, well, you're golden either way. So let's actually, get inside that cave and, of course, find me a Ditto. Now, the funny thing about this is that the very first encounter I did, well, as you guys see, there's a Ditto. So, easy ways to catch Dittos if it's, not its hidden ability. You could put it to sleep. There are other Pokemon that have a sleeping move. Obviously, I use Breloom, but I mean, if he had Imposter, he would automatically transform, and then, Spore would not be a thing. But, having a Pokemon that can put Ditto to sleep is going to be a really useful asset. Or you can just throw Quick Balls right off the bat just because you're just, impatient, you just don't care. Or just, have something you can use, to make Ditto, more catchable. Or, you can also use a False Sweeper to make things, a bit easier too. Either or, those methods will work and possibly get you a Ditto if you're having difficulties trying to, capture it. But the main point of this is, why not take it a step further? So let's get some Super Repels going. Or you can use Max Repels, doesn't matter, whatever you guys like. But if you know how to DexNav chain, this is where finding Dittos become more useful. So if you can get a chain going for Dittos, obviously if you're DexNaving on the island, you're going to have like a 10 times easier time doing this. But if you get stuck like myself and you have to DexNav in a cave, you're still in a good predicament, though, because if you can pull it off, I know it's very difficult, guys. I know you're going to be like, SMK, this is terrible. And I'm like, I know, because I hate doing this in caves sometimes. But the goal is, when you see a potential of 3 stars in your DexNav for Ditto, that may not only just be 3 IV, it could possibly be 4, 5, or who knows, hell, it could be even 6. It's always random luck depending on what it is, but when you see those max 3 stars, always go for that Ditto and try and capture it and see what it is. Because by doing so, you're going to have a better and above average Ditto for breeding purposes. So that's kind of the main point about getting a DexNav chain going. If you can, obviously, again, like I said, the island version will be easier because you're DexNaving in grass, which is like easy as all can be. But, caves, I know it's difficult, guys, but just try to get a groove going, and if you can get some really good Dittos coming your way, just keep going until you really get the one you really like using for breeding. And, who knows, heck, you may find a shiny one just because you just find one because you kept doing it for a while. Who knows? You never know. It's always kind of random luck when it comes to getting, really good IVs or a shiny when it comes to DexNaving, chaining, all that good stuff. But that's pretty much how you find Ditto, guys. So if you guys are really interested in finding a Ditto, I hope you find one yourselves. But that's basically it, team. So thank you guys again for watching. My name's SMK. You can call me Steven, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!